Hi, I'm Stephen Downs. Many websites change their display language depending on the settings in your Firefox browser. PeerTube is one example of that. Here you'll notice if I press on the commands for PeerTube, the options for PeerTube, on the left hand side, everything is in English. And if I look at one of the videos, everything is in English. Why? Because I've chosen that. I can change that by changing my language settings in Firefox. I'll click up here on the upper right. That's my Firefox options, and I'll come down to settings. Now here are my Firefox settings that will show up. Just in the general section, if I scroll down a bit, I'll get language and appearance. So I can change the language by choosing what I want. For example, the language I can choose, I've got English and Spanish selected. If the one I want isn't here, I can add it as an option. So here I'll choose a language, or I'll select a language to add. So here, let's select a language to add. I'll search for more languages, and there's a whole range of them. Let's choose French as one of them, and I'll add this. So now French is an option for me. Now, I haven't managed it yet. You can see everything has changed over, but now when I'm choosing my alternatives, the way I move them around is I open up the Choisir des Alternatives right now, and I need to manipulate these by descending or ascending. So I'll move French down, and that moves English back up to the top for me. So now English is at the top, everything is in English. So what this means is if there is English language content, it'll display it in English. If there's no English language content, then it'll display it in Spanish, and then it'll display it in French. PeerTube has a bunch of different possibilities. So let's go over to the PeerTube site. Here I am. It's in English, right? Just like before. So I'll go to my settings. Now I'll choose. I'll move French up. That moves English down. Here my Firefox display changes to French. We come over to PeerTube. I'll reload the page, and it still doesn't seem to work, right? That's pretty normal. This has happened to me a whole bunch of times. It's just annoying that way. So let's go back here, and now I have to choose, and then OK. See, I don't even have my French choice here, so I have to add French again down here. I don't know why it's like this, but this is what's happened to me. And now I'll click OK, and now when I choose, try that again. See, this is really annoying, which is why we don't really like this. Ajoute or add. Now French is at the top. I can still move things up and down. I don't know why it's like that, but now, see, now I choose my alternatives. Francais is at the top. Choose here, Francais is at the top. Now, when I come back to PeerTube and I'll reload it, everything is in French. Now, suppose I wanted it to be in Spanish. I'll come back here. Right, Choisir des Alternatives. I'll move Spanish to the top by going monte, or advance to the top. Similarly, Spanish, up, and up it goes. So, like, one of these languages is for the interface of the website. The other is for the interface of the page. And you can mess around with them. But now that I've done that, I come back to YouTube, or PeerTube. Now when I hit enter, now you can see everything is in Spanish. Now note, right? it's not going to change the language that people used when they uploaded their video, right? This title was uploaded in English. It's going to be in English.
Hi, everyone, and welcome.
But the other information about it, the metadata, is all going to be in Spanish. And similarly, the other information down here about the other videos is going to be in Spanish. So it doesn't change everything automatically, but it changes all the interface and the language of the metadata. So that's it. That's how to set up your Firefox browser so